Well, one of the most frequent jobs that you have to do when restoring model steam engines is to replace the chimney. Quite often the chimneys are missing. Now, it's not particularly difficult, particularly on something like this Mammoth. The chimney, all you really need to do is find a piece of brass tube which is the right diameter, flare out the top and paint the top of the inside red. But in order to finish it off, there's one other job that you need to do, and that's to profile the end so that it fits over the curvature of the boiler. Now, in the past I've hand filed, generally, that's one way of doing it. There are many ways of doing it, but here's a little tip that makes the job fairly easy. Now we're going to use a bit of round stock. This is mild steel, which is roughly the same size as the boiler. This I think is fractionally smaller, but it doesn't matter, and a piece of emery cloth and the lathe. Right, we're over at the Walco. I'm going to chuck up the piece of round bar stock in the 3-door chuck, and we're going to run it up and use the bump tool to make sure that it's running fairly true, which it looks like it already is, so we probably won't need any adjustments, but we'll have a quick look. Yeah, that's fine. Let's tighten that up. There we go. Now I'm going to put a center in the end, just center drill the end so that I can use a live center to support that end. Go. Now I'll swap out the chuck on the tailstock for the live center. Okay, so bring our center in. So I've got a little bit of support. Now I've got a piece of emery cloth here, which I've got double-sided sticky on the back, and I'm going to wrap that around our piece of bar stock, and that's going to turn it into our tool for forming the profile on the end of the chimney. Now, when using this method, it's very important that the chimney is actually on the center line, otherwise you'll get an offset profile. I was going to use a tool post, but the tool post is not quite high enough. So without shimming the tool post up, it's easier just to take the tool post off completely, use a piece of shim, which will get the chimney at the right height, which I think that will. Have a look at that. Yes, that looks pretty good. So we'll give that a go. We'll try that. Oh, we'll get it the right way around. Very important to get it the right way around. You don't need to do this, it only needs a very slight profile. It doesn't need too much, because if you take too much off, it will be, obviously it will stand proud. Yeah. I think that'll probably do it. Let me try it on the actual steam engine. Okay, there we go. You can see that. Nice profile there, which should hopefully fit perfectly over the boiler. What I suggest you do is take a small amount at a time. Don't try and do a whole big grind in one go. Just do a small amount and test fit it, and then take another go. Also, it's crucial that you get this lined up on the center line of the bar stock. Otherwise, the profile will be off center, and you will need to deburr it afterwards. And if your chimney is slotted like mine is to take the pipes, make sure you get it around the right way so that you've got the profile in the right direction. So hopefully this should go over there nicely. It's quite a tight fit on there, and then we'll press it down, and there you go. It's a rather nice fit on the boiler. Let's close in on that so you can have a look. Yeah, that's really what you're aiming for, and it does look a hell of a lot better than having the end of the chimney that's on the boiler flat. So there you go, just a quick video, quick tip on how to profile the bottom of your chimney should you have to make a new one for an engine that you're restoring. As I said, there are many ways of doing this. This is just one, but I found it to be quite effective and also quite easy. So anyway, hope you found this useful and informative. Thanks very much for watching. Cheers.